louder.
So hello YouTube, this is Faster back with another video. Yeah, right, this is the 390 adventure. आपको तो thumbnail से पता ही चल ही गया होगा. So guys, this is the 390 adventure. So I'm gonna do a review on it today. So basically the 390 adventure comes with around 43 bhp with 37 Newton meter of torque. Fuck, in this neutral मुश्किल है इसमें. .43 bhp with 37 Newton meters of torque, and it is a single cylinder engine which has a single cylinder. The compression ratio is around 12.6:1. So me and the seat height is around 855 mm. So me being a tall rider, मुझे तो अच्छा है. But the thing in this is the engine gets heated up pretty soon. दो फैन होने के बावजूद भी the engine gets heated up pretty soon. So guys, I just want to thank KTM Vizag for letting me drive it. It comes with a quick shifter and a traction control, which is first in the segment which comes with a quick shifter and traction control. And but I have to say the quick shifter works awesome, and the brakes are awesome too for the bike. I'll just show you the quick shifter, how does it work. It's known as a quick shifter plus. You can turn it on and turn it off too. So talking about the bike, there are a bit of vibrations. As you could see, the mirror moves, mirror हिलने लगता है. There is a 12 watts charging रखने के लिए भी है. You can charge, you can have a charger. So the build quality is very nice guys. So it comes with a seat height of 855 mm, and you have a windscreen which is tall enough, but you can add it external. As you could see, external add कर सकते हैं, and you can keep it in the ABS. You can keep it in switchable ABS है. You can keep it in off-road and on-road. So the front tires are around 19 inch and the back is around 17 inch. But I feel is that the seat is a bit on the harder side, and at the low RPMs, the bike vibrates a bit and it heats up also. As you could see, the RPM if you're in a bit higher gear, and it does have the same body as the 790 Adventure. It has the same tail lights of the 390 full LED tail lights. You can turn it on off. You have the buttons over here to turn it on off, and it feels pretty light. But according to me, this is not a ADV, it's an tourer bike. The seat is on a bit of the seat, and the suspension is on bit of the hard side. The seat is pretty wide enough, that's not a problem, and the brakes are awesome. So this is a test drive vehicle. So thank you KTM India. I want to thank once again KTM India, KTM Vizag for giving me the bike. It's pretty hot outside. And the acceleration is pretty good enough. It has a 373 It has a 373 engine which is single cylinder. So I feel if it was a double or a triple cylinder, not a triple, at least a double cylinder engine, so the airflow would have been better and they could pop up a good amount of power. So it cuts the wind blast. I'll just turn around, I'll take a U-turn and I'll just show you the bike. There are cinematics also, so I'll just take a U-turn. Yeah, I'll just stop here so that I could show you the bike and show you the setting and everything. Keeping it in neutral is a pain. Yeah, finally. So this is the bike, guys. You have the full LED thing. You can turn it on, you can turn it off completely. This is the pass thing. It comes with a VW suspension. It comes with Metzeler tires, the alloy wheels. And it comes with a 390 adventure badging over here. It has an exhaust. So as you could see, the front tire is around 19 inch as I have told before. Wait a second, कहाँ गया ये? कहाँ गया? I can't find it. दिख नहीं रहा. आगे का 19 इंच है, पीछे का 17 इंच है. So पीछे का 130 है और आगे का 100 कुछ है. So it has all LED units. You have the hand grabbers, which is not useful actually. जो इतने useful नहीं है because it's an adventure bike. You have the sari guard which comes with it. So this is totally a stock bike, guys. So I feel this is more of an adventure than a off-roader bike. So these are the things. You have the horn here, you have the kill switch, the light just turns on from here. It's an LED day running light, and these are the things. You go inside, you can data trips, motorcycles, setting. You have settings, your favorite quick shifter 1, 2, Bluetooth connectivity display, shift light, clock, units, language, service, extra functions. And the motorcycles, you have MTC which is on, and this is ABS. You can switch as I've told before in the road or the off-road. This is the quick shifter which you can turn it on and off. So this is the trip data, this is the general info, and that how many kilometers has it given, how much battery does it has, and everything. So this is the trip one, 830 kilometers, 1051 kilometers. These are the warning lights, which is low fuel. That's it. So overall the bike is good enough, but the seat is on a harder side, and you can adjust the front suspension manually, not automatically. You have to adjust it, and the levers get both the adjustable levers, front, the clutch KB, and the front gear. And as I told you, the vibrations, you can just look at it, it's vibrating, so it dances around itself. it goes 85 on the second gear, so it will go around 65 70 on the first gear if I'm not wrong. But the engine gets heated up during the traffic, still there being two fans, but it being an oil cooled engine, it gets heated up pretty soon in the traffic. Overall the braking is awesome. The braking is excellent for the bike, and the throw of the LED light, as you could see now also, it's good enough. And as I told you, जैसे बोला था पहले, जैसे बोला था पहले, आरपीएम लो आरपीएम्स में the bike shivers a bit, it vibrates much. Overall it's for a long people of 5, 6, 5, 5, it will be a bit of difficulty for them to ride it. I mostly like the night mode, as you could see. It becomes all black, which is good enough. This thing comes in two different color schemes, the orange and the white. It comes in two color schemes, एक orange एक white. I was given the orange one. You have the crash guards from the company, I'm not sure. You get the crash guards from the company. You can remove, this is for the GPS holder, this is for the charging slot. It has a 14.5 liter tank, which gives an average of around 20 to 25 kilometers per liter, if I'm not sure. But the mirrors are one thing, and the quality of the nuts and bolts, as I saw in the other videos, it gets rusted very soon. I usually have a problem on riding a bikes in traffic, but this thing, इसमें क्या है कि पूरा पैर नीचे चले जाता है, so I don't have that problem. Or else on my Interceptor, it feels a bit, थोड़ा पैर कभी कभी पकड़ लेता है because of the height. So overall the competition इसका है the GS 310. उसका भी रिव्यू बहुत जल्दी आने वाला है. I'll do a comparison उसी GS में after driving the BMW 310 GS, तो उसके बाद दोनों का कंपैरिजन करेंगे उसी वीडियो में. So guys, just stay tuned. तो आज के ब्लॉग के लिए बस इतना ही. मुझे इंटरसेप्टर पे व्लॉग करने का टाइम ही नहीं मिल रहा है गाइस, नहीं तो उसका नामकरण हो चुका है. इंटरसेप्टर का नाम रख चुके हैं, तो जब अगर उस पर व्लॉग करेंगे तो उसका नाम रख देंगे. सो गाइस, दैट्स इट फॉर टुडेज व्लॉग. अगर अभी तक देख रहे हो, सो डोंट फॉरगेट टू हिट अ लाइक. सो दैट्स इट. दिस इज फास्टो. विल बी बैक विथ अनदर व्लॉग. बाय बाय. थैंक यू.